You want to play with my beard? You can keep going if you want.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Drinking with the Davies. I'm Ted.
And I'm Chris.
And if you're under 21, get out of here because you're not legally able to drink here unless you're in Canada.
Bye-bye.
But whatever. That's whatever your municipality thing. Whatever. Just make sure that it's legal wherever you're drinking and all that. Rising Tide Broadcast Network. You kind of got me frazzled when you're playing with the beard. So sorry.
Okay.
Rising Tide Broadcast Network is a group of creatives that help creatives build their business, and we are affiliated with them. And check out everything we're doing on Facebook, Rising Tide Broadcast Network, for all the education, entertainment, edutainment. I think they call it
7 days a week.
Yep, 7 days a week. So, and we also like to talk about the sponsor, Wicked Weeds, who is you.
Me.
Yeah. It's awesome. Check out Wicked Weeds on Facebook. I don't know what that warning is up there. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see if everybody's here. Good evening.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Dan.
Give everybody a couple minutes to get in here. If you guys could like and share this out, that would be awesome. We don't have a snack.
We don't.
Because we ate. We had good dinner. That was good.
And we had some chocolate.
Yeah, we did have chocolate. Yeah, Dove chocolate and peanut butter.
It was really good.
Awesome.
I didn't know that Dove made a
Reese's cup. That's like a yeah. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Reese's cup. That was pretty decadent.
It was really good. One was plenty.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So
yeah,
you have a good week. We had a pretty good week.
Oh, my work week was really weird.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's right. You know,
but it's Friday night.
That's right.
Let's get rid of that work week mentality.
That's right. Donna, I hope you're feeling better too. I know Donna's in the queue, and I know she's had a kind of a tough week. Yeah. Okay. So let's get started. All right. What are we drinking tonight? What's this?
Tonight we are going to be having a Smoking Hookah Blue Caterpillar cocktail.
Okay.
The website that I found this on said that it was inspired by the movie Through the Looking Glass. And that being said, after we get the drink made, we're going to talk about the author of the book.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Very cool.
So, without further ado, we're going to get going on the cocktail. So we've got our cool tiki glasses here. I don't know if you guys remember them. We haven't pulled them out in quite a while, but we're going to use these, and we're first going to rim the glasses with some blue sugar.
Nice.
Pretty. And when the kids were here, we did a rim on our shot glasses.
Yeah, we did.
Aaron said he was surprised at how well it turned out. Yeah, I don't know what he was expecting.
I don't know. But we're so amateurs, I
guess. There we go.
That's good.
All right. Will you take that and set it over there? Thank you very much. And both of these glasses, one side has a smiley face and the other side has a frowny face. So I thought I'd turn them so that if you guys are able to see them, you can see one of each.
Cool.
So we're going.
They're big cups too.
They are big glasses. We're going to throw some ice into each of these glasses.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Can you throw that over there somewhere too? All right. And then we're going to start with our ingredients. The first ingredient is Malibu rum. And we're going to be doing this in our shaker today.
Yep. The shaker that drips.
The shaker that drips, but that's okay.
Okay. What else you
got? Malibu rum. I'm not sure if we've used Malibu in a drink before. Have we used Malibu?
No.
I don't know. But for you, those of you that don't know, Malibu is a coconut flavored rum.
It's delicious.
It is yummy.
It is delicious.
It's like beach in a bottle.
It is.
So our first pour here of Malibu rum for one drink is 1.5 ounces. We're gonna make a few drinks here, so
That's right. Do it right.
What beaches do you think of when you think about sipping coconut rum?
Well, I mean, our own beach. Our beach here is awesome. Awesome.
Unfortunately, it's covered with snow and ice right now.
But Laguna Beach, that was pretty cool.
That was really
That
nice.
was pretty cool. When we were out there in California, that was, I have to say, is one of the prettiest beaches.
It was a really pretty beach. Unfortunately, though, it kind of smelled a little bit.
It smelled, yeah. It was
just in areas,
just in areas, and everything else in the
yeah.
It was bad.
I'm sure that's what it was.
That's just part of nature. But
right. Second ingredient is the blue curacao. We've had this before, and if you guys remember, it's got the oranges on the label. Sorry, it's backwards for me. I'm never going to get used to that. Which direction is which? And it's got the oranges on there because it is actually an orange liqueur, but they dye it blue. And 1 ounce per drink here.
And if you haven't seen it, go back through the catalog, through the playlist, and find out more about that because it's a really good drink.
Sorry, you guys, that I'm not showing you the actual
mixing
shaker. Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
There's the liquor.
Yep.
And then the third ingredient is pineapple juice. And it is 3.5 ounces of pineapple juice per drink. I have already pre-measured this for 3 drinks because those glasses are so big that I figured, why not?
Go for broke.
Go big or go home, right?
That's right.
Oh, we are home.
That's right.
So shake that up really good. And then pour. Pretty blue-green color.
It is. It looks so good.
Let's move this out.
It smells good too. You smell like coconut?
No, I don't smell it yet, but I'm sure.
Really good. It smells really, really yummy. Cool.
All right.
That looks decadent.
And then for garnish.
You're getting a sweatshirt in there. Watch out.
For garnish, a lime wedge. So I went ahead and cut the whole wheel thing.
Cool.
I'm just going to do it like that.
Sounds good.
Aren't those pretty?
Those look awesome.
Thank you.
Dan, I've become fond of Daytona Beach.
Daytona, Florida, but there isn't a lot to do there except drink, catch a tan, and go to restaurants. Yeah. Well, what else do you need, Dan?
Yeah, right. Sounds like you're already retired, bro.
Right. Beach. Just pour yourself one of these and you're all set.
Yeah. And this is a lot cheaper making it on your own versus
it is
going to the bar. But
okay. I have a toast here.
Oh, yeah?
This is from one of Lewis Carroll's poems.
Okay.
The Jabberwocky.
The Jabberwocky.
The Jabberwocky.
Love the Jabberwocky.
1, 2, 1, 2. And through the vorpal blade went snicker snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. Cheers.
Yeah, that could be really dangerous.
Very coconutty.
That's an Uber ride home.
And I have a feeling that you got some blue sugar.
I'm good. I'll give you some sugar.
I have a feeling that we're going to both have like blue tongues and blue
lips.
Yeah. So, like I said, tonight we're going to be talking about the author of Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, which was published in 1865, and its sequel, Through the Looking Glass, which was published in 1871 by the author that you all know as Lewis Carroll. But he was actually born Charles Lutwidge Dodgson.
Glad he changed it.
Except that he only changed it for his writing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It was just a, what do you call it? Pen name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
What were you laughing at? Something?
Dan.
Ted be sleeping with one eye open tonight.
What do you mean tonight? I've been doing that for 22 years, man.
Thanks. So we just missed Lewis Carroll's birthday.
Yeah.
Yep, it was January 27th. He was born in 1832, which means that the birthday anniversary of his birthday that we just missed would have been 190.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's stellar. Wow.
I'm amazed too that the stories are that old,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I didn't realize.
They've been not worked over, but they've been
adapted.
Disneyized.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. A couple of
Can
them.
Can I coin that word, Disneyized?
Sure.
So Carroll was an English author, illustrator, poet, mathematician, photographer, teacher, and inventor.
Renaissance man.
Yeah, very industrious.
Very ambitious guy.
Yes.
Well, he was well educated then. He came from a pretty well off family.
He was. He wrote the poems The Jabberwocky in 1871 and The Hunting of the Snark in 1876.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know he wrote that.
They've been classified in the genre of literary nonsense. They really don't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, you heard that one verse that I read you for the toast. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Donna. I like it too. And the whole poem is similar to that. Mm-hmm. Like, you wouldn't understand what that meant, would you? Mm-hmm. And that's, yeah, I don't think I can read the whole thing here, but whoops. So Carroll was born at All Saints Vicarage in Daresbury, Cheshire, which I find interesting because Cheshire Cat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He was the oldest boy and the third oldest of 11 children.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So very affluent family.
Well, his dad was a vicar.
So, well.
Yeah. When he was 11, his father was given the living of Croft-on-Tees, Yorkshire, and the whole family moved to the spacious rectory, and this remained their home for the next 25 years.
Wow.
Carroll was an active and highly conservative. His father was an active and highly conservative cleric of the Church of England, who later became the Archdeacon of Richmond. And he did his best to instill his views on his children. However, Charles, was his real name, developed an ambivalent relationship with his father's values and with the Church of England as a whole. During his early youth, he was educated at home, and his reading list, which was preserved in the family archives, testifies to a precocious intellect. He also spoke with a stammer, which was a condition shared by most of his siblings, which I find very strange. That's because genetic, I don't think it's a genetic thing. But they say that often inhibited his social life throughout his years. And at the age of 12, he was sent to Richmond Grammar School in Richmond, North Yorkshire. And then in 1846, he entered rugby school, where he was evidently very unhappy. He did not claim that he suffered bullying, but cited little boys as the main targets of older bullies at rugby. And later his nephew wrote that even though it is hard for those who have only known him as the gentle and retiring Don to believe it, it is nevertheless true that long after he left school, his name was remembered as that of a boy who knew well how to use his fists in defense of a righteous cause, which was the protection of the smaller boys.
That's cool. Rugby's a hard. And they play it very differently over in the UK.
Well, a sport, but this is a school.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think, isn't it? Isn't that what?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, rugby school.
Yeah, but I'm sure that they were playing rugby there too, but
I don't know. It doesn't mention anything of it. It never mentioned anything about sports. Scholastically, though, he excelled with apparent ease. I have not had a more promising boy at his age since I came to Rugby, observed mathematics master R.B. Mayer. He left Rugby at the end of 1849 and matriculated at the University of Oxford in May 1850 as a member of his father's old college, Christ Church.
Mm-hmm.
After waiting for rooms in college to become available, he went into residence in January 1851. He had been at Oxford for only 2 days when he received a summons home. His mother had died of inflammation of the brain, which they now believe could have perhaps been meningitis or a stroke.
Yeah.
And she died at the age of 47.
Wow. Well, with 11 kids, that's a lot on the body.
Well, in that day,
a lot
too.
On the body, yeah.
In that day, too, you know.
Yeah.
His early academic career veered between high promise and irresistible distraction. He did not always work hard, but was exceptionally gifted, and achievement came easily to him. In 1854, he obtained first-class honors in the final honors school of mathematics, standing first on the list, and thus graduated as Bachelor of Arts.
Very cool. Dan said that the stammer, I can't read all of it.
Sometimes one result of suppressed left-handedness, which would fit into the 1800s area. Oh, okay. So a lot of times the kids were left-handed and they made them use their right hand instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I believe that's what he means.
He didn't mean it like it was like his underhanded treatment or something. Okay.
No, they did suppress the lefties and made them use their right hand.
That's right. Boy, it's good. I'm gonna get it. Sorry.
Napkin. Yeah. Despite early unhappiness, Charles remained at Christ Church in various capacities until his death, including that of sub-librarian of the Christ Church Library, where his office was close to the deanery, where Alice Liddell lived.
Interesting.
Now, the dean of the college was Dean Liddell, and his daughter Alice is reportedly who he wrote the book about, although he denied it for his entire life. But it does also say, it did also say that he proposed marriage to her when she was only, I think, 14. And I'm not sure how old he was. It didn't really mention, or at least it didn't mention where I was reading. And no, she did not accept.
Wow. Maybe that's why he denied it.
Yeah. There was a lot of talk, too, about him photographing young children, and oftentimes nude young children. And I believe that they were mostly children of friends. And there was some talk about, I guess, a repressed sexual desires and stuff like that. But there's been a lot of argument about it, that it was a completely different age. And people who say that are looking at it from a standpoint of this day and age, because there were a lot of nude children used in like Christmas postcards, Christmas cards and stuff like that in that day. Yeah. And so there's a lot of debate on things like that. And then there was also somebody had wrote something about his stutter, his stammer, that he was more comfortable around children, and that could be part of why he just was more comfortable and could talk at more at ease. And that was a rumor that he only had the stammer in front of adults, that he didn't have it in front of children. But then they were saying that the children probably just didn't notice it like the adults did.
Interesting.
So, Charles had been groomed for the ordained ministry in the Church of England from a very early age, and was expected to be ordained within 4 years of obtaining his master's degree as a condition of his residency at Christ Church. He delayed the process for some time, but was eventually ordained as a deacon on December 22nd, 1861. But when the time came a year later to be ordained as a priest, he appealed to the dean for permission not to proceed. This was against the college rules, and initially Dean Liddell told him that he would have to consult the college ruling body, which would almost certainly have resulted in his being expelled.
Yeah.
For unknown reasons, Liddell changed his mind overnight and permitted him to remain at the college in defiance of the rules. Charles never became a priest, unique among senior students of his time. So, interesting. There must have been something there.
Some money or something.
I don't know. And again, there was well, let me finish reading.
Okay.
There is currently no conclusive evidence about why Charles rejected the priesthood. Some have suggested that his stammer made him reluctant to take the step because he was afraid of having to preach.
Yeah, being ridiculed and everything else, yeah.
But he did indeed preach in later life, even though not in priest's orders. So it seems unlikely that his impediment was a major factor affecting his choice. There were some points that I'm trying to not bring people's names into this. There was an article written that the Bishop of Oxford, Samuel Wilberforce, who ordained Charles, had strong views against clergy going to the theater. And one of Charles's great interests was the theater. And he was also interested in minority forms of Christianity and alternative religions.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
but that
going
would
against the grain
be another reason for him to be expelled. Yeah. My thoughts, but Charles became deeply troubled by an unexplained sense of sin and guilt at this time in the early 1860s, and frequently expressed the view in his diaries that he was a vile and worthless sinner, unworthy of the priesthood, and this sense of sin and unworthiness may well have affected his decision to abandon being ordained to the priesthood. That could go back to the children.
There's a lot of layers there.
Yeah, there are. But he was so intelligent too, and I know that at some level of intelligence that and they were even saying in here that he got bored with like schoolwork, he didn't apply himself, things like that. And I suppose that does sometimes lend itself to a air of what am I trying to say?
Judgment?
No. Like being outstanding, not outstanding. What am I trying to say? Like I'll think of the word anyway. Flamboyant and like outrageous, like that kind of. So I don't know.
Different times, I don't know.
Definitely different times. And I think that was the end of all of the information that I had. But yeah, there was a lot of, like I said, different information about the story and that I didn't want to go into too much detail.
They were commenting, Donna and Dan were both talking about left-hand people. I've got two.
It was a stigma, yeah.
After I'm the youngest of 5 children, and 2 of my siblings are left-handed, and they were right after one another, Phil and Andy.
Donna said that her brother was left-handed, and his teacher tried to make him use his right hand, and her mom put a stop to it.
Yeah, my brother David can use both. He can sign his name with.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
And Dan said that he was left-handed until 2nd grade.
Really?
And the teacher thought it was sinful to be left-handed, so he was forced to become right-handed.
That's
it didn't
crazy.
work all that well, but it did stick, he says.
That's crazy. Hey, Grant.
Hey, Grant.
This is so good.
I remember.
Need a straw.
You can go grab a straw if you want one. I do remember in school there being a debate about being left or right or left-handed. Yeah. I do remember the teacher saying something about, no, you should use your right hand.
I mean,
but it didn't stop people, because I know one of my friends, Joelle, I remember her. I specifically remember her writing left-handed because she curled her arm all the way around like this. I have no idea how she did it, but
when we would sit at dinner table, Andy and I would be right next to her.
I do remember that.
Each other constantly.
I do remember that conversation.
Even till today, we still have we make sure that we don't sit by each other or right next to each other.
Donna must want us to give her a shout out to her brother David because she said her left-handed brother is named David.
Oh, David. All right, cool.
That's one of my brother's names too, and one of Ted's brothers.
Yep.
And my dad.
Yeah, right.
We have lots of Davids in
Even Davies is the son of David is what it means. So.
Right, it is.
Cool. That's really good. I don't know if I do the sugary rim just because it's getting caught in my beard and I don't want a bunch of glitter.
I should have thought about straws. We've got a couple of them over there.
Good. But those are delicious. That coconut finish on it. Oh, it's delicious.
I do believe that a lot of the same ingredients were used in the, what was that other blue one that we did? Blue Hawaiian.
Yeah.
The Blue Hawaiian. But that one uses cream of coconut also.
It's delicious, man.
Yes, this is yummy.
So we've got enough we got plenty for tonight then. That's good. Good. What about your favorite beach? I know that you like a lot of Michigan beaches because you grew up here.
I do, but talking about Lewis Carroll and England and everything, I really would like to go to a beach over there. I know it's not warm and sunny, but a lot of rocky and stuff like that. But I still think that it would be beautiful to visit. And
it is. It's chilly.
And maybe we'll find a Jabberwocky to slay.
Maybe. Anglesey, you'd really like Anglesey in Wales. Beautiful.
I'm sure I would.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
I'm sure I would.
But the ones that we've been seeing, I don't know if you guys have watched on Netflix, Vacation Homes. Is it Vacation Rentals?
Amazing Vacation Rentals
really
or something like that.
Really good.
We've been really enjoying it because it's so different. They have our infomercial.
3 people.
Three young people.
Yep.
One's not a real estate agent
for luxury homes and that kind of thing.
A travel agent and a designer
and an interior designer. And
the 3 of them choose a vacation spot to go to. There's some kind of parameter each show.
One budget, one luxury, and one just
unique. The real estate person does the luxury.
Right.
The interior designer does the budget, and the the other one does the unique one.
Yeah.
And the unique one, the last episode that we watched was so unique. It was in Mexico somewhere.
Brilliant.
And
it was just absolutely brilliant.
There's the designer architect of the home, we'll call it a home, designed a snake.
Yeah, it was
unbelievable. It actually has apartments. It's actually like an apartment building.
It's got a multicolored greenhouse. It's just absolutely stunning.
It's not a multicolored. It's a completely enclosed. Most of it, I believe, is concrete, but it's got a huge mandala type it's stained glass ceiling.
Atrium. It's just it's an amazing,
and it's gorgeous. It really is beautiful.
Amazing. You guys check it out on Netflix. It's called I think it's Vacation Rental.
Amazing. It's amazing. Something
very
about
well
vacation
done.
rentals.
Very well
so
done.
if you guys have Netflix,
Hey Brian, how you doing?
Hi Brian.
What?
He's already started drinking.
Good. You should go. Watch the playback of this. This is really, really good. I'm enjoying this drink. This is excellent. And it's not like we had a good dinner though too, which helps. But it's not like you're getting like smashed on this. It's just a nice.
No.
And this would be good. Get the inflatable, whatever raft or flamingo or whatever we got.
Yeah, flamingo.
And then put it out in the lake. Sit with a couple of these. Be good to go. That's awesome.
I'm gonna get Calypso her own little raft. For this summer.
Yeah, we've already got her. We got a life jacket for her, don't we?
Yeah, she's got a little life jacket, but she doesn't really like the water so much. So I want to get her like a raft where she doesn't actually have to go in the water.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well she's going to like floating on it either, but.
Well, the lake, it kicks up so fast. I learned some really interesting things about Lake Huron today.
What's that?
Really interesting. So it's the second largest lake, second deepest. And did you know that there's 9,000-year-old hunting structures that are under the lake that they found?
Hunting structures, Native American.
Yes. So like
lodges.
Lodges as well as I guess they're blinds. but they've
Oh.
found a whole team of them out there,
Hmm.
and they're over 9,000 years old. They left them intact.
Wow.
So I don't know if you can go scuba diving over there or what, but it's really
Ted can't.
no. I hate deep water. I know I drowned in a past life, and no, I'm not. No, I'm not going in that deep water.
Yeah.
And Lake Huron has sinkholes every so often.
We know.
Like major sinkholes.
We know.
I'm not kidding. It's like, yeah, glad we live on this lake. But yeah, I thought it was really so Lake Superior then Lake Huron. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah. And we're going to be getting a new well here this
Yes.
spring, and because of where we live, there's a lot of gypsum under the ground, and so they've got to go probably at least 350 feet down to get
Right.
past the gypsum. And they know that there's an aquifer down there that's from Lake
Superior, which is 300 miles north,
and
and it runs underneath most of the lake, most of the state.
Yeah,
Most
it's
of the
got
state.
it probably runs all the way down
Right.
then the whole state.
And it's
but
this aquifer is it's just massive, and people all over the state use it. In fact, I think even down in Ohio they use it. So it's that large.
probably, yeah.
It's crazy. What's up? What are you laughing at?
Dan said that you recommended using a straw to drink this one, and he said that's fancy. His idea of classy drinking is using a clean paper bag.
Oh, that's nice, Dan.
No, that was Brian that said
Oh,
the
Brian.
bag. Yeah.
Oh, Brian, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. What was I thinking?
I know.
If you guys could like and share this out, that would be really helpful. I know we got 7 people on YouTube. I can't see what we've got on Facebook. I know we've got a few though. What would you add to this? Is there like pineapple slices or anything else that you would add to this?
I guess a slice would be good for a garnish, maybe either instead of the lime or with the
Yeah.
lime. Oh, I know what Donna would add. She'd add a maraschino cherry.
You want to tell them about dinner last night since we've got everybody's attention?
Ted cooked dinner. Yeah. And he did a stir fry, and his version of stir fry, he uses chicken and he throws in a couple vegetables, but he throws in a can of fruit cocktail. So it's got cherries in it too.
And it's got this, but it's got
the juice.
It's got a real sweet finish on it.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Anyway, it's yummy.
Eat your heart out.
Especially because I don't have to make it.
Right. Well, I'm just drawing all day, so you know.
I got a towel right here.
It's good. That was really good. Cool, guys. Well, you should try this because it's an awesome drink.
You should, if you would like your tongue to turn blue.
Yes.
Yes, you should try it. And pick up a copy of Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and see what kind of crazy stuff that Lewis Carroll, aka Lewis Carroll, Charles Dodgson came up with.
Remember that? Yeah,
100 and some years ago.
Interesting. It's interesting the different writers at that era. There's so many different ones in that time frame that were so legendary, really, and they changed literature for. I think they changed it more than Shakespeare or anybody else. I think that era of if you want to call it Enlightenment or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think anybody else jump in on that too. But I think.
And if Donna says she has both books. That's great, Donna.
Yeah.
And if you're not one for reading, or if you don't have time to read that large of a book, because I think they are pretty big books.
Go to YouTube. They got audiobooks. I mean, God.
You could do that, or you could even, I know it's an adaptation, you could pick up a copy of the movies.
Sure. Absolutely.
The newest one with Disney, I can't remember the name of the young lady that plays Alice, but she does a great job. And Johnny Depp is a supporting actor as the Mad Hatter. Mm-hmm. And the toast that I read tonight about the Jabberwocky, she actually does slay the Jabberwocky.
Well, and the Queen's great. And the Queen's excellent.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah, she's great.
Carter.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes, she
you
is.
Butchered that, but that's okay.
I know. Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah. And the White Queen, what's her name?
I Can't.
Dark-haired. Oh gosh, you guys.
One that always hangs out, Johnny Depp. What's her name? She's
Always hangs
isn't
out
that the
with
one?
Johnny
Isn't
Depp.
that one?
No.
I'm thinking that one.
I'm gonna have to IMDb it. So you
Dan.
talk for a second.
Dan says, "Poor Ted, the proverbial cat man." Yeah, rough life, real rough. But the way that they shot the film, everything with the CG, everything was just.
The young lady that plays Alice is Mia
Oh,
Wasikowska,
yeah, that's it, right?
if I'm saying her name right.
Yeah.
And Anne Hathaway is the
Yeah.
White Queen.
She's
And
hilarious.
I love every
She's
time
so
we
funny.
watch it.
Yeah, she's so
And
funny.
Ted hates it too, but I walk around
Oh,
like
God,
this
yeah. You
all
walk like that anyway. You walk around like that all the time.
for days, and I just love her character. She's great.
It's entertaining. I liked her as Catwoman.
Can you
I thought she was
close that
great.
so I can read?
I thought she was dynamic as Catwoman. Anybody else? Anyone else think that? Sorry.
She does have a very nice figure.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. But
I love her big eyes. I think she's a very pretty woman.
you guys.
Anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so this was fun, guys.
You got to drink more of that.
I
I'm
will.
almost half done with that.
I just don't
bucket.
want to be on camera with.
Oh, I got you.
lips.
Well, that's all right. Yeah. Good call. Good call. This real quick in closing too, if you guys, I sent out emails today about Grimm 101 Book 2. The delays on the printing I can't control, and it's a little frustrating, but they will be here as soon as they are here. You guys will get them. We are all set to go for shipping. Working on the figures now as we speak. I'm going to try to get those all done next week. Get them shipped out separately. That's coming out separately, as you guys know. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And if people are on my shows, they understand it. But a lot of people don't see the show or miss one of the shows. I've been trying to update everybody, but I did send an email out today.
And also next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Author and artist Ted Davies is going to be at the Midland Comic-Con at the Midland Mall.
Correct.
I don't know if that's what it's called. I believe that is.
Midland Mall. In Midland,
Saturday
Michigan.
and Sunday next week. I don't know what the dates right off the top of my head.
It's the
5th
and 6th.
First week of March.
Yep. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a big show because we haven't had the show for 2 years. So we're really excited.
We are.
So
if you guys are in the area,
yeah,
stop by, see Ted Davies in person.
Thanks, man.
And buy a book, buy a print, buy a autograph.
Yep. You're going to be there too. So
I'll be there on Saturday. I don't know about Sunday.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. And then we're going to be down in I am going to be down in Lexington, Kentucky at the Lexington Comic-Con, which is good. We're looking forward to that.
And that is the
23rd of March
through the
24th through the 27th
like
or something. But it's right there that corridor week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a really good time with the Dashley Dingoes. We're going to be down there kind of partnering up with them a little bit. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Too bad they're not on this call, but that's okay. We'll forgive them.
Maybe I'll change my mind and go with you.
All right. Yeah.
Probably going to be warmer down there.
I don't know. It might be. It might be. We'll have to see. If we could take Calypso, yeah, it'd be great. But I just think it's, but we'll figure it out.
We'll see.
But yeah, you're welcome. It'd be that much more fun if you were there. So
thanks.
But anyway, so you guys, thank you for stopping in, drinking with us. Hopefully you guys are having a good time too. That was pretty good. I'm impressed.
It was good. And I think that we're going to do more themed type drinks. Yeah. Not necessarily like movie themes, but like
story themes or something.
Story maybe going along with this line with the authors.
I'd like to see maybe
holidays or something like that.
If we do, and you guys jump in too. I would like to see if we do a movie, a drink that's in the movie, like in a movie. Like
we did that one time. The White Russian was in
in the Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, but if we could do more like that, that would be awesome. I think that would be a lot of fun. Your tongue is so blue right now. They're gonna meme that. I hope Carl's okay. I haven't seen him on the show.
That's tonight. I was wondering too. Where he's at.
Right. I know he's been running around trying to take care of the cats and stuff. And Donna. So, what else?
Oh, Donna says the way the weather's been, she wouldn't bet on it being warmer. So maybe I'm not going.
Yeah. Well. It's gonna be cold up here too.
I'll just, guys. Though, really, I'm saving my my time off at work for the fall.
Yeah, right.
When the kids' weddings are gonna be, because I think I'm gonna be doing a lot of
that
post pre-wedding decorating
Yeah.
and
then we've got
stuff like
HoloCon
that.
too right
So,
after. So
yes.
So yeah, so it's gonna be
September
busy.
and October are going to be busy months for us.
Right. Yeah, very busy. So we're
Good
enjoying
night,
it,
Grant.
though. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe, guys. Don't drink and drive, all that good stuff. Celebrate
Oh
responsibly.
no,
What's
Carl's sick. Donna said that he's listening, but she's
Oh,
passed her
no.
bug on to him.
Oh no.
Sorry, Carl.
Hope it's not anything too severe.
Watch the hot toddy episode. I think
Yeah.
that you need a hot toddy.
Yep.
Lots of good vitamins in the lemons and healing stuff in the cinnamon, the spices. Those
Stay off
help
the,
clear your sinuses
stay off
up
the
and stuff.
cigars for a couple days.
Maybe a
couple
good
days.
idea.
I hope you're all right, guys. I hope it's not anything, super serious or anything. Keep me posted. Let me know. If you guys need anything, let us know. So all right.
Send you hugs.
Yeah, we'll do. Try to have a good weekend, guys. Anything else we got?
Nope.
That's about it. I think we're not gonna be on the green room tonight. We're gonna have a
They might not have one if Kyle's
might
not feeling
not.
good.
You guys probably should just take it easy tonight. But
yeah, we're just gonna have a movie tonight, I think.
Yep.
Ted wants to watch Hellboy.
Yep. I've got the Dave Hayner version, so we'll see. It's Chris has never seen it. It's really gory, so I think that might be a good time. We'll, and then we can compare it to the old Hellboys and say, oh, how much we love Ron. Which Ron's going to be at the Lexington Comic-Con, by the way. I'm looking forward to meeting him. So
yes, you are.
All right, guys, have a good weekend. Be safe. We will talk to you soon. Look for TED Talks. Actually, Sunday. By the way, Lewis Bright Raven is going to have me on his show. We're doing a live drawing on 2 p.m. Eastern Standard on Sunday. So check out Lewis Bright Raven's show. I'll post it or I'll share it out. He asked me to come on and draw a couple things with him for an hour. So we're going to do that. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Thanks again. Try not to do anything that we would do because it might be filmed.
Have a great weekend. Bye.